Why are you doing this to one of our own? Man. I'm actually not saying Saliba is world class, but for me, Saka is world class.
Where he misses penalties.
That was 2020, bro. That's absolute bollocks. They're recording now.
Alrighty, so rock, paper, scissors to get to know who starts.
Nah, answer to when uko chini. As Man United.
Bro, nafaa kuja hapa na... Is there an instrument for measuring kiburi?
I don't know.
Because I think that's the competition you do in.
What? No, si kiburi. Sasa confidence squeeze mnaita kiburi.
Tutafanya actually. Hata tutashuta film predictions after hii.
Okay.
Sawa.
Okay, let me start. True or false? I already know his answer. But anyway, let me just read the question. Manchester United does not have any world-class players.
That's false.
You think there's a world-class player?
Yeah, kuna. Oh, wait. Yuko. Bruno is world-class.
World-class?
Yeah. Okay. I just say world-class cuisine is so debatable and stuff.
Yeah.
But Bruno for me...
Okay, start by defining world-class in your terms.
I think it's producing top performances over several seasons. Yeah. If you're a midfielder creating and maybe scoring, those for me are the, like KPIs for being world class in that level. Can a striker maybe banging like 20 goals for like 3, 4, 5 seasons? I think that for me would qualify you as a world class player.
So is Haaland world class?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the number of hat-tricks he's having, the goals, breaking records in the Premier League,
Okay,
in the Champions League.
Back to our question. You feel like Bruno is world class?
He's the only guy I can look in that squad and say, if he is not, he's very close. Yeah. But I like giving credit where it's due. I think he's a top-notch player.
For me, I'd actually say it's true. Man United doesn't have any world-class player.
Bruno for you is not good enough.
He's not good enough. Bruno has the opportunity to become a world-class player. In fact, he's at the border, just
very close.
Very close to being world-class. But actually, there is a big debate on Bruno or Odegaard. I know I'm drifting away from the question, but for me, I'd take Odegaard. Because Odegaard has a better football IQ than Bruno. Yeah. Bruno tries to thread a pass through the eye of the needle. Sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, he looks absolutely shit. Yeah. But when it does, he looks like KDB. So for me, I'd say no world-class.
You know what? I want to change my mind. Yeah, there is none. Bruno, I just remembered, by the top performances he has produced for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, and another thing about Bruno, he doesn't do it in the big games, especially away from home.
Yeah.
If you're world class, you need to do it anywhere.
Plus all the whining and, anakamanzu Nairobi.
Yeah.
So
he can be an influencer by the influenced him to change his decision. So you go next.
All right. Thank you, my man. All righty. True or false? Arsenal is winning the league and whoever man.
Oh, I don't even finish that.
Oh, okay, it's not a question. It's not a question. Lewandowski and Harry Kane are the only world-class strikers in Europe.
Lewandowski and?
Harry Kane, the only world-class strikers. That's false in my opinion as well.
Yeah, I mean, the other strikers like Haaland, who's world-class, I think is world-class. There are other players like...
but strikers?
Yeah, Lautaro Martinez, I think, has done it consistently. So I would include him in that debate of world class. Probably not the upper echelons of world class, but he's world class.
Yeah. There are not many, though. I think there are like those 4 only.
Yeah. There is the likes of... This season, there are others who are contending, the likes of Watkins, Isak.
If they maintain it for like 2-3 seasons next after this, then maybe they'll be in the conversation.
Yeah.
So it's false. They are not the only 2 world-class strikers in Europe.
I'll throw in some names and you tell me whether world class or not. Victor Osimhen.
Nah.
Not yet. Yeah.
I mean, the guy even cheated his age. The guy was selling water in traffic. I know you come from far, but for you to be world class, there's levels. Huh?
Does age matter?
If you're cheating, if you're a cheater, man, can't carry that world class. World class is not only on the pitch.
No, it's on the pitch, bro. We just care about how you're performing on the pitch. You don't give a damn cow uko na madam car too.
The likes, there are players who are world class, but on the pitch, like for me.
But with Osimhen, you can track his growth from the under 20
Lille.
World Cup.
Yeah.
That's why he cheated his age, under 20 World Cup.
I think for me it's because this season he has not performed. Ange maintained last season.
But is it
This
like
season?
collectively Napoli, not only a Osimhen problem?
Yeah, Napoli as a whole team has been, you know.
Next striker, Gabriel Jesus.
No, he's
Hey,
not.
hey,
He's not.
hey, no, never. I
Not
mean,
never, but
the
he's
name
not.
is world class, but the performance, the performance.
Yeah. Not so much.
Yeah. I mean, he would cut it at inter-class competitions. True.
Eka huyo jamaa Man United one ya kibeng. Alai. Kid you not. Yeah, na Hoyland.
Alright,
Next.
I think that's all. I can't think of any other strikers.
Alright. Cool.
Next.
Ooh. This better be hot. Because it's cold in here. Ish. Yeah.
What?
True or false? Victor Wanyama was not a world-class player.
Why are you doing this to one of our own?
Man.
Ni wetu mmoja wetu.
It's hard to criticize Kenyan players being a Kenyan because
Yeah.
he's the best we've ever had, man.
He produced.
Yeah.
Him and his bro.
Yeah, him and his bro. I mean, they're the likes of Oliech, but I think he's the best midfielder. Many might say he was not up to standard when he came to Harambee Stars, but I mean, you guys gave him a different role. At Spurs, he was a destroyer.
Yeah.
At Harambee Stars, you expect him to be a creator. Can't happen.
It can't happen, man.
So for me, I think, in my opinion, world class as a Kenyan. If I'm not Kenyan, he's not world class.
As a whole, he's not world class. Unfortunately.
I mean, you should take off that Kenya band from your wrist.
Why? It doesn't make me less proud of him. It's just, you know, just not world
Has
class.
Kenya produced any world-class player?
No, unfortunately, no.
Not yet.
But Oliech comes close. Oliech comes
There are a few
close.
have come close.
Yeah.
But none has gotten into that bracket, in my opinion.
I mean, if you ask a Brazilian who Oliech is, probably don't know him. So, not world class.
End of story. Aye! It's easy, bro. Thank you for this. Arsenal does not have any world-class players. This has to be the
Mr.
shortest.
Deluded.
This has to be the shortest conversation we'll have. That's absolute bollocks. False.
Arsenal has world class players.
Does not have any.
Yeah, I'm asking if they have.
I think we do. Not I think, we do have world-class players. If you ask me. Guys who have produced top-notch performances over the years. Saka, for me, is one. Yeah, he has produced world-class performances for Arsenal. He's been at Arsenal for so long, producing high performances,
Saka.
getting better each season. Yeah.
Producer.
Saka.
Alco blow for this guy.
Yeah,
Man.
Tafuta. Right.
Do you disagree with this statement?
Yeah, false.
Odegaard?
Arsenal.
No, he's knocking at world class. The world class door, not yet there.
Rice?
I mean, the guy has done it for 2 seasons.
Saliba?
2 seasons. Who else?
Yeah, I totally disagree, bro. Those are the ones I have name dropped.
Nah, man.
I'm actually not saying Saliba is world class, but for me, Saka is world class. No question.
What makes him world class?
I've just mentioned.
Consistency over those years.
Yeah, and
But he's
producing-
not consistent even in a single season.
What the fuck do you mean?
I mean, there was a time when Saka went for long without scoring.
No player has been more consistent as Arsenal in the last
Come on.
last
man.
what? Is it 5?
He's not even consistent in a single season.
3 seasons. What do you mean he's not consistent? Kwani season akona bao ngapi?
I mean,
Compared to last season?
you can
He's getting
have
better
you can
each
have
season,
many
bro.
goals, but you're not consistent. Like Nicholas Jackson is not consistent, but he has goals.
How many goals did he have last season? And the season
He was
before
playing for Villarreal. I don't know.
that, and assists.
Oh, you're talking about Saka?
Saka is GNA, double number of goals, double number of assists for the last 2 seasons.
I mean, it's the English press that is
No, but you can see what
coercing
he is.
you to say Saka is
No, but he does not even just do that in the club. He also does that in the national team.
where he misses penalties.
That was 2020, bro.
So are you looking at it from the point of the entire Europe, or is it only in England?
No, Saka, I'm saying his performances at Arsenal, and even if you want to expand it further, at England. I think for me, of all the guys that have at Arsenal, I think for me, he's the one I would die for defending.
Do you consider UEFA Champions League?
Yeah, of course. He has played only 1 season there, so.
Let's agree to disagree. But
Absolutely.
you can tell us if Arsenal has any world class. Personally, I don't think so.
All right, cool.
Heesh. This had to be the next one. I mean, even the audience can guess what question is coming.
What?
True or false? Phil Foden is a world-class player.
If Saka is not world class, neither is Foden.
I do agree.
I think he is personally.
No.
I think he is.
No. I think this is Foden's best season. And Foden, the reason why I wouldn't say he's world class, if he was world class, he would be at least starting 70% of Pep's games. I know Pep heavily rotates, and even KDB is not assured of a starting berth, but Phil Foden this season has been really good. If you are to base it on this season alone, he's world class. But his overall career at City,
he's just been bagging trophies. Actually, he's not.
Mr. Influencer at it again.
If he does this next season, then we start having this conversation. Yeah. But he's also very close.
So Foden or Saka?
Saka, goddammit. It's a no-brainer.
Your confidence, Nyaassh.
Yeah.
If Arsenal could play half of what you talk.
All right, next up. Bruno is not a world-class player.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. True.
Yeah,
true.
It's true. He's not a world-class player.
Not a world-class player. If he had
like the
Odegaard's brain,
I think if he maintained the performances he had in the first season, because after Apo Mekwana, is it 2 or 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 seasons? Yeah, definitely world-class. But he's a fantastic player still, regardless of the whining and, I would love to have him at our bench, no lie.
Bench?
Yeah. I would love to have him at our bench all day, every day. When msa akiingia impact sub, Baraka.
Nyaassh.
Juu sasa anatoa nani? That's the question. Who is he keeping kwa bench in our squad?
Unajua, I saw Mathare had flooded. And I think their patients were released.
And they are where? They are recording now?
I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm not pointing any fingers. But last one. This debate of world class. True or false? Martin Odegaard is not a world class player.
It's like a dagger to my heart. Yeah, very close. He's very close. I need to see the performances.
So is it true or false?
Ukisema is not a world class inafanyanga akaisi dope player.
And the fact that you're thinking about it is already an answer.
Yeah, he's not world class yet. But I saw some stats from Squawka. Could be wrong, I stand corrected if someone saw this. They were saying Odegaard has created the most chances, I think most through balls in Europe. There were 3 stats for next season, because last season he had 15 goals, the most by any midfielder in the Premier League, non-penalty. And then this season, he has not matched the number of goals, but now in terms of chance creation and threading the balls and just playmaking as a whole, it's been fantastic. No doubt. By the time unanita hapa in September, this year, Odegaard will be world class.
Odegaard, as of now, is not world class. If he was world class, he would have commanded a starting berth at Real Madrid. But
he's not playing there.
Yeah, but I mean, if he was world class, he would have. Who leaves Real Madrid to come to Arsenal? Who leaves Real Madrid to come to Arsenal?
People do that all day.
I mean, it's
Julio
only
Baptista.
Kina Ozil, guys who are finished.
Ozil was finished,
Guys
bro.
who are finished.
Are you kidding?
Guys who are finished.
Hell no, bro.
Guys who are finished.
But how can he have a starting bus at what do you call it, Madrid? That was 2019 na jitoka huko 2019. Sasa atakuwa aje? Kama angekuja alafu arudi.
That's why he's not world class.
Nah, that's not that.
Does Odegaard starting this current Real Madrid team?
Very much.
For Castilla, yes. Yes. Castilla starts.
Yoni media Tony, Chouameni.
There's Modric.
Valverde.
Now what have to make a slot for him? He's fucking starting. They will have to make something happen for him, no lie.
Do they have a buyback clause on him?
No, they don't.
I mean,
they don't.
They didn't even see a future in him.
That's the problem. Look at them jabronis now. They wish they had such a guy. They will come back knocking.
Guys are in the final of the Champions League.
Guys, no problem.
They're about to get to the final.
Semis.
Oh my God.
No, they never beat us in Europe. You know that.
Real Madrid?
Yeah.
They've never beaten you guys in Europe.
Hata na da. Waliponyoka hivyo.
Sasa because mnatoka group stage mtapatana na
Za
Real
group stage
wapi?
saa ngapi?
Mnapatana na
Hii
Real
tumetoka
wapi?
group stage.
Who was the most Champions Leagues?
Hii tumetoka group stage.
Who was the most
Hao
Champions
walianza
League?
19 sijui what, but this season
Congratulations, Pro Fons, thank you.